asking, you shall receive. Most of you guys voted on my Instagram and you guys won soft eyelid glitter cut crease for the win. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then you know what to do. Keep on watching the next clip. What's up? Welcome back to another glam channel. If you voted, thank you. And I'm getting ready to bust out with this look that everybody voted on. I'm back in my studio. A lot of people was asking me like, weren't you? We missed a Ray-Bay Glam sign in the back. And I know. Honestly, I haven't really been in here because it takes a lot of work for me to be in this space. But when I'm rushing, like lately for the last few months, I just been rushing. So bear with me. I'm trying to get back into my glam and I'm back in this room. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are not already following me on Instagram or on TikTok, you should be doing that. And if you're sitting here watching my video and you not subscribed, then I don't even know, because it's really free. It's free. But I love the fact that I have consistent people that watch my videos that are subscribed. So shout out to y'all, because y'all the GOAT. So I'm getting ready to do my eyebrows right quick. A lot of people stop me speeding through my eyebrows, so I'm going to show you guys how to do my eyebrows. So as you see, I just brushed my hair up, right? I'm going to take Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut. And before I actually start to carve out my eyebrows, I'm going to carve out the natural form of my eyebrows. Then I take a flat brush and I kind of maneuver the concealer into cleaning up my eyebrows. I don't create an eyebrow shape. I go with my natural eyebrow shape. I mean, you can, but to me that's more work to remember. Okay, I did this shape one time, I did another shape another time. It's just kind of cleaning up the eyebrow but not losing its natural shape. I could just get so you guys can see. Now that it's kind of cleaned up, this basically gives you like a cleaner canvas. I'm not gonna leave my eyebrow with this, obviously. I'm gonna take my ABH pencil in the shade, it's a Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm going to fill in my eyebrows where I've been plugging them and just not looking good. Now I'm going to go in with a slightly lighter shade to like highlight and like really clean up the eyebrow now, since I got them shaped and desired the way I want them to. This is the shade Butterscotch in Born This Way concealer. Then I'm going to take my setting gel, and this is the gel I got from the beauty supply store. I have been using this and loving this. It's literally $3.99. I love this gel better than any setting gel I have used all my years of doing eyebrows. Seriously. Okay, y'all, so I have seen, I'm gonna take my Born This Way and prime my eyes for my eyeshadow look. So y'all, I have seen, so recently apparently Jackie Ania, and y'all know I'm a Jackie Ania stans, but I also am, I feel like I'm a very fair person. Like I'm honest about, you know, what's right, what's wrong. And I seen that apparently Jackie Ania's candle company, Forever Mood, if you haven't really seen the story, it's all on Shade Room because Shade Room make it its business to exploit the bad side of the black people. I'm just gonna just keep it with a buck, like literally that's what they're paid for. Besides the good stuff, because her candle company has been doing great, and I'm just been so proud of her up until now. So apparently, I'm not Nigerian, so I don't really know what's offensive or not to their culture. So I'm not going to really speak on what they should be offended on, or what they shouldn't be offended on, or what they should forgive or don't forgive about, because that's not what I'm here for. But apparently she named a candle after something, a logo or a saying that is disrespectful to the Nigerian culture. And, you know, we all know Jackie Ania is a stand. She stands for a lot of stuff, and she uses her platform to stand for things that is hurtful to the black community, African community, Nigerian, everyone. And so she issued an apology, and the way the girls are just like, I've seen the comments, and there are a few people, actually there's a lot of people that are just like, ooh, we love Jackie Ania, we stand with Jackie Ania, but then there's a lot of people saying, oh, well, she's seen faking away, like, look at her wig, look at her hair, you know, we don't forgive you, Jackie, you should have known better. And I'm like, where is all this, sis? We got this, sis, we support you. Where is all that for? Everybody is like sister empowerment, sister love, we stand behind you. But the moment a black person does something that you don't like, then it's, oh, we don't like her, we're gonna cancel her, she's rude, talking about how she seemed like a mean girl, talking about this girl's wigs, talking about like she ain't legit, she ain't, and I'm like, y'all really sound ignorant. Because here's the thing, Jackie Ania and other people, anybody that's a person that's walking this God green earth is going to make mistakes. Now, I don't know what her team was thinking when they came up with the name. I don't know what, frankly, I don't care. All I know is that a black woman came to her platform, expressed her condolences, the fact that she was sorry about something that offended a group of people. And just like we forgave Tommy Hilfiger, Gucci, all these other multi-millionaire platforms that utilize and brutalize the black dollar, we can't do this for this girl. And it makes me sick. Okay, so I am going in with Aurora. It makes me sick. Because all I'm saying is people are human, people make mistakes. And for us as the black community, we are the worst towards each other, especially a woman of darker complexion. Like, Jackie Ania represents us as far as, you know, our skin tones and things like that. There's not a lot of black women. You'd be surprised. Like, obviously you see a lot of beautiful black women, but there are not a lot of black women in this field of artistry. For her to have come up in this industry based off just like YouTube and stuff, and now she's got her own candle line, and I'm proud of her. And unfortunately, the statement is true. The more prominent you get in society, the more critical people are of you, especially if you're a black woman. And this girl has done nothing but use her platform to voice her opinions. And you're not going to always like her opinions. You're not going to always like what she do. But to bash her personally, to go against her personally, because of whatever reason, whatever you have inside you, is crazy. I'm going to let y'all know right now. If I ever become famous, if I ever have any type of accolades in the beauty industry, and I say something that offends someone, with my opinion, and I have a right to have an opinion, just like anybody else. I'm not gonna be trying to look. Here's the thing: I respect people, so I know that I would never like bash anybody. But if I have an opinion about something, and it's not the mass majority, and a lot of times my opinions are not the mass majority opinions because I have a mind of my own, I'm not gonna clear it. I'm sorry. I'm not afraid to be canceled. I'm not afraid to be canceled for my opinion that everybody in this world has. All because I'm successful, then like now I need to rephrase this or redo this. Like y'all are wild. Like y'all making Beyonce redo her lyrics on these songs and Lizzo. Like I would not, because you can't please everybody. That's just my opinion on it. Y'all crazy. I'm going to take gratitude right here. And like I'm trying to figure out how I actually want this eye look to look, but it's coming together. But like you all got to be out of your mind to not think that people are not going to have their own opinions about stuff. And that's why people are so afraid to be different. People always talking about, oh, there is no different people anymore. Everybody got the same mindset. I beg to differ. I think a lot of people have different opinions that aren't popular, that people aren't talking about, because they are afraid to be quote unquote canceled. They are afraid to offend people. We've come into this generation of people, for them to not be bothered, and for these people to not care what people think about them. I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna wear what I want, wear my bunnies outside, I'm gonna do whatever. Y'all be bothered to the point where y'all have whole Twitter conversations like, take this down, it's offensive and stuff. What happened to y'all not caring? Like, so I feel like people just be saying, oh, I don't care, blah, 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 but y'all do. Or let me just take it a step further. You all only care when there are dollars involved, to the point where the person that's saying the offensive thing can get you paid. And to me, that's sick. That is so sick to me, because your opinion, my opinion, only matters to you if I can offend you and you can get money off it. Like if Bianca down the street said something that's offensive, no one would care, because Bianca is probably making $18 an hour. But if Beyonce, somebody who is clearly not making $18 an hour, said, then it's like, oh, I'm offended. Like, she should know better. She shouldn't say anything like that. For her same opinion that Bianca and everybody else probably got, but because she's Beyonce, because she's Jackie Ania, she can't voice them. Then you wonder why people get depressed. Y'all wonder why people get depressed and sad and down and out, or, just all type of stuff, because they're tired. They're tired. I'm gonna take Serenity and put on my lid. Yeah, or like this part of my lid. Like, we talk about people being different, but it's literally a crime to be different. If you want to have money, it is a crime. It is a virtual crime to have a mind of your own. Now for the good part, because the matte girls did not win. It was the glitter girls. So I have been dying to try this e.l.f. What is this? Little Dipper. It's like a liquid eyeshadow. It looks like that. I'm gonna put this on my lid, and we're gonna see what it's working with. So normally I just start. Ooh. That is so pretty. Now y'all know I'm not done. I'm going to take, I feel bad by putting this over, but I am going to take Moon Magic and tap it over. I feel like that would be a pretty color to go over that. Take my brush. Moon Magic is kind of clumpy. You just gotta really tap it off and keep going. Ooh. Oh, that's fire. That is so pretty. I'm gonna go back with Mantra and like put some right here to kind of close this gap off. Now I'm gonna slide these eye patches off, and I'm going to add my concealer under my eyes. I'm not done with eyes. I'll come back to it. If you've been watching my videos, if you know, you know. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'll just go right up under my eye like this. Then I'm going to take my NARS Cream Concealer in the shade Medium Dark Biscuit. So let me go get my fan right quick. Okay, so now this is dried down good enough, so I'm going to blend out my concealer. Another thing I want to talk about, I've seen go viral on TikTok, is this conversation this woman is having, basically technical difficulties. She was basically stating that the men look at BBLs and they're attractive to them, obviously. It's like eye candy. And they like to sleep with the women with the BBLs. But nobody is marrying the woman with the BBLs. They're marrying the women with the natural bodies. And so everybody was just like, oh, like she's just saying that because she's broke. Like, if you ain't got money to get your body done, just say that type stuff. Like, they were eating her up. Like, sis, are you married? And this is what I'm gonna say about that. Natural body or not, I feel like women are more like serious or concerned about natural body versus these BBL bodies, because honestly, a man not about marrying either one. Men don't marry the body. He may like the body, but men don't marry the body. He marries the heart. He marries the good woman. And that's something, whether you're natural or not, the gym or Dr. Miami can't buy you. And that's why I be telling these people all the time, like, y'all, so, like, I literally see on TikTok all the time. I see this on TikTok all the time. Girls be like, yeah, you don't like fake bodies, but your nigga do. Like, he still want to hit. He want to be with me. He wanted to sleep with me. Blah, blah, blah. He over here last night while you complaining about my natural body or my BBL body. Girl, that's not a flex. That's not a flex. You can't say, oh, well, I'm more desirable because I got this or that. Men are sleeping with anything. Like, they're literally sleeping with anything. And y'all up here fighting about what he's attracted to. Like, what about what you're attracted to? That's not an accolade that, oh, well, he would sleep with me, baby. The other day I went to get some tacos with my homegirl, and there was a girl, she like she was on drugs or whatever, and she was outside the gas station, right? She was asking for money. Now, this girl looked like she's homeless or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm not really there to judge, but I noticed that she was pregnant. Somebody hitting that, bro. Like, y'all be so concerned about what a man is going to do or what men like, and they like it all. So what do you like? What are you here for? Like, why are you, like, come on, y'all. That is not an accolade. I'm so sick and tired of these girls. It is girls that think that that's what it is, but it's not, honey. It's not. That is not a flex. That is not a flex that a man will sleep with you. The flex is if a man will stay with you and treat you right and be loyal to you, be honest with you, and only sleep with you and marry you and treat you like how he would want somebody to treat his daughters. That's the flex. And you all can't say that because a lot of y'all just sitting around here. Now this is not for the people who don't mind being baby mamas. There's some people who don't want to get married. But there are a lot of women out here that just be telling y'all they don't want to get married for the sake of, they think that that's going to throw a man off. That's going to throw a man off because he's hearing what he wants. Like, oh, well, she don't want to get married like me, or she cool with just a situationship. But a lot of women, I'm going to say most women wanted at some point to get married. A lot of them say they don't want to get married now because of how men treated them. A lot of times they probably been married before, seen that he stepped out or whatever the case may be. So they're like, okay, I'm just fine with the relationship without the paperwork, you know. But in the back of their minds, marriage was their goal at one point. Men have shaped the idea of marriage for a lot of women to the point where women feel like, well, I don't want to get married. This is my choice. Well, our reality is that ain't true. That's not necessarily true. You all just afraid to marry these Negroes. And I would argue, if you're with a man that really can't fulfill your desires because you don't trust him, then why are you with him? A lot of people would just say, well, you know, I gotta have a man. No. I understand there's nothing wrong with wanting to have a companion. Absolutely. I feel like everybody deserves that. And that's what we want out of life. You know what I'm saying? We want companionship. But not in the trade-off of our goals, the things that we want. Like, companionship is never more important than me trading off what I want in life. Like, if I want a husband, if I want to be a wife, and this guy that's really good to me is telling me that I'm just good with being your boyfriend, blah, 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 we'll do it, then he ain't all that good to me. To be honest, he likes me because I'm allowing him to do what he wants, and he doesn't really care about what I want. You know what I'm saying? He'll string me along. I'll just pretend to be happy with the situation because I don't want to lose this quote unquote good man. But in all reality is you losing yourself. And ain't nobody worth losing yourself for. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Honestly, people don't mind losing themselves because they never got the time or took the time to get to know themselves. So they're like, yeah, I'll be all about my boyfriend. Yeah, I'll be all about my girlfriend. Because honestly, you ain't never been all about you. You don't even know what that looks like because you don't know you. And that's the sad part about it. People are lacking individuality. And they're trading it off and saying, well, I want to pour into my boyfriend, I want to pour into my girlfriend. How about having somebody, if you knew you, how about you have somebody that pours into you just as equally because you know you. They want to get to know you, you want to get to know them. But because you have not established that about yourself, then you will find yourself in a situation where you're always giving, and that person is taking. And that's what it is. I feel like I should do a wing. I'm gonna do a wing off camera. No. But I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with cat shit first. From Fenty Beauty. I just wanna
just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing back, I'm saying baby, love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up.
So my tip on that is get yourself some individuality, because it is human nature for us to disappoint each other. We disappoint our own selves sometimes, right? So if you are in a situation where you're all about them and nothing about yourself, eventually that person that you're all about is going to disappoint you at some point, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally. And if you don't have no sense of self, then that's when it becomes toxic. That's when you get these situations where they stay too long and they ain't really need to be there that long. But because people don't have their own individuality, like they stay in situations that really should have been done. Like really should have been done. But yeah, I honestly feel bad for that girl. I don't feel bad for her, but I really need to hope that she wakes up. It's a lot of people like that, y'all, that just thinks that all because you have a body that these men are staying with bodies, bro. Like, you up here worried about what he likes or don't like, and thinking that you're gonna have this perfect body or perfect whatever, you best cooked in the world and stuff, and he may be cheating on you with somebody who only know how to make ramen noodles. All I'm saying is your personality and your self-worth cannot be based on the fact that you can keep a man, because these men that you are bending backwards for to keep ain't worth keeping. And to the women who think that they can make fun, that'd be the first thing they say, well, girl, you ain't got no man, you single, and you don't need that man. Like, you ain't got one either. You know what I'm saying? You just got a baby at the house. Like, that's a baby. Like, you're dealing with the baby at your house. Like, you cooking for him, cleaning for him, sleeping with him, buying his clothes, filling out his job applications for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking care of his kids and your kids, for him to barely come home at night. For him to kind of act like he like you. For him to kind of, you know what I'm saying, do right. For him to barely act like a boyfriend. But okay, sis. That's what we have come down to. Our self-value as women is based off the fact that we can keep a man that's not worth anything. And that's why I don't be studying society, because I will be damned if I work my butt off in life, and the only way that people would think I'm halfway worth anything is that I can secure a man that cannot secure a job, that cannot take care of his family, that does not take care of his family, and keep him around. That means, sweetheart, you are going to be enduring any and everything. Because I would say a man that cannot take care of his responsibilities, a real man, I'm not saying like the ones that want to lay around and do nothing. A real man that wants to really take care of his responsibilities and stuff and just can't get on his feet is an unhappy man. And unhappy people are the ones that cheat. Because they're not happy with their situation. Now, I'm not saying all people, because there's been sometimes I obviously have not been happy and I didn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying men are more physically driven. And so they normally cheat with women. They normally cheat with women that are in a lower class bracket than their woman. And the reason why they do that is because that lower class woman, although she don't have much, that's the best thing for him, because men like to be teachers, right? They like to be leaders. And if he's not doing what he should be doing in life, he's like, what can I teach this woman, my woman? You know what I'm saying? She's taking care of me. So in order for me to feel better about myself, I need to surround myself around people who's doing worse than me. Now, I'm not saying that's right, but that is a lot of men. A lot of men think that way, you know, and women too. You know, they think that, well, they may not say that, you know what I'm saying, but they do that with their friends. You know what I'm saying? They pick the friends. A lot of women pick the friends they feel like is ugly to go out with so they can make themselves feel better about themselves. Don't shoot the messenger. I've seen it done before. Like, I literally have people hit me up and be like, what are you wearing out to the party tonight or whatever? And I think, honestly, a lot of times, because they don't want me to outshow them or outshine them. So they're like, oh, first thing that come out their mouth, like, it's casual, you ain't gotta dress up. Girl, quit worrying about what I'm supposed to wear and worry about what you about to wear. But that's how it be. So, ladies, you know what I'm saying? If you are with somebody that is not got themselves together, they are unhappy. Now, the men that just want women to take care of them, I would argue that deep down inside they're not happy, but they're happy for the time being. They think they're getting the best of you, and a lot of times they are. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Stack mascara. Y'all know I'm doing lashes. I think people are just afraid to be by themselves because it puts a mirror on them. And sometimes some things that you thought that people were saying about you because you thought they was a hater, really don't be because they're a hater. Like, they was right. They were right about a lot of stuff. Dust off the fake. Like, that is very harsh, so we definitely want to smooth that on now. I love how the makeup is coming out right now. I'm gonna add some blush. I've been using the same blush, like, and I'm starting to put it like right up under my eye, and then flushing it on up. And take my sponge and kind of just like go over it a little bit. I like the color. I just like it to look like it's like meshed in the skin a little bit. Like that. Bam. Now there is this, it's really like a highlighter. It really is like a highlighter. I want to kind of, I think the best way to use this is to warm it up on the skin. See how it's like that? Warm it up on the skin first. But it's supposed to be a blush. My sponge and dip into what's on my hand and go over my blush like that. Yeah. That is pretty. I like it that way. I've never tried that way, but I've seen people obviously do it, and I was like, I need to do that. I need to do that. I'm still gonna leave this bake on for a little bit longer. I feel like it needs to be on there. I'm going to first, I can't set my face. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. On my lips, same deal, KKW lip liner in shade 2.5.
Persian eyes, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought you was Persian.
Now I'm going to take, I low-key want to put some of this blush on my lips, but I ain't. I'm really just going to take Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth and just go in like that. And to clean up around lips. I'm gonna clean up around lips. So get the scissor brush. Like that. Now let me come back dressed with this bake off my nose and my hair down. It's not too much, but you'll see. I'll be right back. I am back and makeup is complete. I'm dressed, ready to get out and enjoy my Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy the look. The natural hair is flourishing, if I don't mind myself. If you enjoyed this video or like to see any type of videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.